Hello, guys. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to another edition of Kev and Chuck. Chuck, how are you?
I'm all right, bro. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm standard. Standard. It's a bit cold out here in the
It's
UK.
all right.
It's all right. It's cold.
It's all right. It's better than it was yesterday.
Oh, God. It is cold, isn't it? Yeah. Right. So, anyway, enough about the weather. The reason why we're here is because we're going to do a review, another album review. And today, or tonight, we're going to do a review on these guys.
Guns
Guns
N'
N'
Roses.
Guns N' Roses. And this is the first release, album release, Appetite for Destruction.
Do you know what year that came
Yeah.
out, Kevin? Without looking
What
at it.
year?
Without looking at it.
Without looking at it, I'm going to say 1988,
You were close. 87.
87. Well,
July 21st.
July the 21st now. Okay. So, yeah. So this is Appetite for Destruction. I'm not going to actually keep it on the screen for that long. The reason being is because this is the actually uncensored version or of the album cover.
All right.
We won't go into details as to why it was uncensored
No, go into details. Oh, no.
or why it was censored. Well, you know what I mean, right? Because they did another copy, or they did another album cover to
Oh,
replace that one.
yeah. I'm just reading why. Yeah, we're definitely not going to
Yeah.
mention that.
So for those who wants to know more, I'd say just research it.
Just
Yeah.
Google it. Yeah, it's up there.
Just Google it. Right. But anyway, let's go into the band themselves. So Guns N' Roses, there was about how many guys were there? There was about four of them, weren't there? About four guys in that group.
Two guitarists, one drummer,
Actually, there's five of them.
Axel. Blah, 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 blah.
And
Guns N'
Duff.
Roses members.
Duff.
Duff. I've mentioned him.
Oh, you mentioned Duff. So there's Axl
Yeah.
Rose, who's lead vocals, percussion, and synth. There's Izzy Stradlin, who's rhythm, lead guitars, backing vocals, and percussion. Then you've
Yeah.
got Steven Adler on the
Yeah.
drums. Then there's Duff, who's on guitar. I don't know what kind of guitar he's on.
Yeah.
He's playing the guitar anyway. Yeah,
Bass
and
guitar.
Slash bass. That's it.
Yeah.
And then you've got Slash, who's doing lead, rhythm, and acoustic guitars.
Yeah.
Now, Guns N' Roses are an American band that hails from Los Angeles. Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah. And Guns N' Roses are the result of merger between two rock bands. So
Yes.
the combination of the LA Guns and Hollywood Rose.
That's right.
Now, the album Appetite for Destruction contained two top 10 singles, Paradise City and Welcome to the Jungle, with Sweet Child O' Mine reaching number one. That reached number one in the US Billboard charts or Hot 100.
Mm-hmm.
And this album alone sold 30 million records worldwide. And altogether, they have sold about 100 million records when you count all their album sales.
Wow.
Right? So, giving you a bit about the band, let's just go straight into it. Yeah?
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so let's start off with track number one, which is Welcome to the Jungle. So, Chuck, I've said enough, spoken enough. Your time to preach. What you think?
Right, Welcome to the Jungle. Banging track. Absolutely banging. I loved it then when I first started listening to Guns N' Roses. And I love it now. Um, yeah, Axl Rose really does take that track to a different place. I love it. I haven't really got much to say on it. So for me, Welcome to the Jungle is going to get a saucy 7.5.
Saucy.
Saucy.
Right. Welcome to the Jungle. I think it's a great start to the album. Fantastic start to the album. Although I do have some reservations about its position in the album. Yeah.
Why?
No, actually, not so much. Not so much this one. I maybe jumping the gun a bit too much, but I just felt that the album should have ended with another song. That's my feeling. But thinking about it now, Welcome to the Jungle is a great start to the album. Though I feel that but no, actually, no, they should have saved it for a little bit later. It shouldn't be the first track. It's a good start, but I felt that they could have put it in a little bit later in the album.
Right.
Maybe still in the first half, but maybe say track 3 or 4, you know. But it's such a damn good track. I love it to bits. It's, you know what, to me, Welcome to the Jungle is my all-time favorite GNR record. Simple. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Absolutely. And the video works well with it, with the piece of music as well. Brilliant track. So anyway, for me, I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Wow, that's fire. Okay. All right. Boom. All right. On to the next.
Right. On to the next one. Number 2, It's So Easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's So Easy. So what my notes on this is, I feel like it's a slightly different style to Welcome to the Jungle. I think we've got we've got Axl, Axl with his vocals are quite seducing in a way, yeah, right, and with very good vocal harmony that complements the track, and I just think this is a different type of song, but I like it. I really do like it. Really do like it. It didn't hit me straight away, but when I listened to it again and again, it grew on me. So I'm giving it 7.8 out of 10.
Wow. Okay. I thought it's so easy, isn't it? This one, yeah. It's so easy. I thought it was a nice track. Like you said, I think Axl definitely tries to seduce you in this track. Definitely didn't take my pants off though, but it is a good track.
I hope
I
not.
like it. No, I definitely didn't. I definitely do like it. And I had to listen to it a few times, and it did grow on me more and more and more the more I listened to it. So I really like that one, but I didn't like it as much as Welcome to the Jungle. So I'm going to give it a 6.5.
Okay, that's cool. Right. Next on Appetite for Destruction, we have got Nightrain. And it's not James Brown Nightrain, it's the Guns N' Roses Nightrain. So, Chuck, we'll keep it with you. What are your thoughts on Nightrain?
I like Nightrain. Nightrain was another one that I truly enjoyed. Again, I had to listen to it twice. I don't know. There's something about Guns N' Roses music that I don't know if it's the drums or if it's the guitar, or I don't know if it's Axl just doing his stuff. But I genuinely just like it. Like, it's not my favorite track on the album, and we'll get to my favorite track later on. But like, I like all of the tracks. This is the first album I've listened to in a while and I've never listened to this album before fully, and I actually like all of them. So, like Night Train, again, I'm going to give that a 6.8.
Okay. Okay. I I felt that Night Train so far in the album was, I thought it was their heaviest track. Um,
Heaviest,
at that point, yeah.
right?
I thought there was great musicianship from the band. It's pretty very crash band wallop
Yeah.
from the start. And I'm like you, it's not my favorite, but I can appreciate it.
Mm,
And I can appreciate the craftsmanship of the track.
mm.
And that's all I have to say, really. It's a good track. So I've given it a 6.4 out of 10.
Oh, okay, okay. It's a good score.
Mhm. Right, we now move on to number four, track number four, and it's called Out to Get Me. Out to Get Me. I often think
Okay.
that quite a lot when I am at work. Um, so, Out to Get Me. I felt that it was another typical. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. We've got a guest here. We've got a guest there. No. So yeah, they're all right. Anyway, so we've got. I thought it was another typical standard track from GNR. I thought there was a bit of kind of blue overtones in here and there in the track. I don't know if you felt that, Chuck.
No, I didn't feel
Sometimes
that.
a little bit bluesy. No, you didn't feel that. Okay. But I thought it was once again it was another heavy rocky type track.
Yeah.
Um, it's what, when I listen to it, you know what I think? I think that this is something that I might hear on a PlayStation game, like I don't know, any kind of maybe car game or maybe Grand Theft Auto or something like that.
Mm.
What's your thoughts?
I like it. I like the track. Yeah, it is very rocky. But it's nice. That's the thing with this whole album. It's nice rock. Oh, you got to be joking. Sorry. Just looking at football scores, guys. Yeah,
Don't tell me it's
it's
3-1. Don't tell me it's 3-1.
no, 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 no. No, it was another game
Oh,
that I was relying on. Anyway, you can go
say
to
that.
Ballers
Say
Bet.
that.
Yeah, go to Ballers Bet for that. Anyway, yeah, I like it. What track were we talking about?
You get rumbled, don't you?
My
Hey,
God,
it's out to
I
get
got
me.
lost out here.
Out to get
Out
me.
to get me, out to get me. Yeah, I like out
Guns
to
and
get me.
Roses.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Appetite for
Yeah, yeah,
destruction.
yeah. I'm in the same house. I'm in the same house. Don't worry, bro. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I like it. Again, not my favorite track on the album, um,
Mhm.
but it's definitely a track that I would put on like if I was in the gym. If I was in the gym, working out, about to lift them heavy weights, I'd put that track on. You know what I mean? Get
Okay.
me ready, get me pumped, and then watch the weight drop on my head. So it's a good
And the
track.
music
So
still continues.
yeah, so I would go for a not as good as Night Train though. So I'm going to give that a 5.5 on that one.
Can I just say, I didn't give my rating for that track either.
Right.
Well, I didn't give so I'm giving it 6.2 out of 10.
Oh, it's pretty high.
6.2 out of 10.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're 4 tracks in. We're now going on to track number 5, for those who don't know how to count. Um, Mr. Brownstone. Mr. Brownstone. What What are you
They're just
laughing at?
they're just cussing out the people, bro.
That's what I'm over cussing.
People can count out here, bro. Anyone that's watching this can count. My little boy's 4. He can count. He can count to 4. He can count to 5. You people can count out here, bro.
Just checking.
Ah, yeah.
Mr.
Look at that.
Brownstone.
Mr.
Mr.
Brownstone.
Brownstone, you want to lead on this?
Yeah, I really like this one. I didn't like it at first. When I first started playing it, I was like, all right. Then the track really started getting in. I was like, hey, this track's all right. Um, I really like this track. I haven't really got much to say on it. I just really like it. So I'm going to give that a confident, beautiful 7.2 on that one.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Mm.
Um, I like this one as well. I feel it has a slight funk element to it.
Yeah.
I felt it was really kind of funky. But also at the same time, while it's funky, it's rough and ready. You know,
Mm.
see, you had to put it in that voice, rough and ready. Yeah,
Mm.
and it's got good harmonies, good, good harmonies from the lead singer, and um, and it's just a solid track, solid.
Definitely.
So I've given it a 7 out of 10.
Wow. Okay. All right. We're moving in the same direction on this album, bro.
For once,
But all
for
right.
once, right. So we're now leaving Mr. Brownstone. And we're now moving on to track number 6, which is, I think everyone knows this song. It's a great sing along,
It is.
karaoke sing along. It's the one and only Paradise City.
Can you give us give us a note on that one? Can you give us
Yeah, I
a
can
little
give it one.
give me
Take me down to Paradise City, and the grass is green and the girls are pretty. I want you, please, baby, home. Yeah.
sound like Kermit the Frog got like a cold out here, bro.
Go with
You
the
sound like
frog.
Axel, bro.
What you want me to do? The
Hey,
Axel version?
you do the Axel version. Actually, no, save it for another one. Save it for another Guns
Yeah,
N'
yeah,
Roses
fair enough.
album, bro.
So that,
There
I
we
thought
go.
you were going to do that.
No, 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 no. It's not for me, bro.
Okay. Okay. So Paradise City. What do I think of it? I hear you
Yeah,
lot ask. It's a fantastic track, isn't it?
definitely.
Um, it's a great sing-along track, great for karaoke and all that. People know it. I remember they performed it on, I think was it Glastonbury? Were they at Glastonbury a couple of years ago
Yeah, I
or
think
so?
they were. Yeah, yeah, a few
And
years ago. Yeah,
and they performed the track, and I was along with my boys, and we was all singing the song, and we did a little dance, and it was great. It was great. It's a good track. It's a great track. You can't help but sing along to the song, well, to the
definitely.
chorus anyway. Yeah. Um, what else? Yeah, it's also it lasts longer than your normal standard 3 minutes 30, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. But it's about 6 minutes or so. But the fact of the matter, it's so good, and you just flow with it and you sing along that it doesn't feel like hard work.
Mm.
Yeah, it just feels like you get to the destination from the start on time, and and it's just kind of like it's not taxing. It's not like, oh, I have to skip or I got to fast forward to the best bit. You can
Mm.
actually look at it from start to finish, and you're good. That's so my I'll give it a 9.1 out of 10.
Oh, wow, that's high. Um, yeah, I mean, I love it. I love Paradise City.
Chuck,
Um, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
you still look like you're looking for, yeah, I can hear you, but you ain't moving. You look like you're looking for a new planet.
No, for a new planet out here, bro. Um, Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're right.
yeah,
That's all.
great,
Yeah, so that
great,
you like it.
great track. Um, like, yeah, just love it, love it, love Axl Rose on that. I think he totally destroys that tune. So for me, it is a confident 9 out of 10.
Okay. So we're in agreement that songs are
Definitely.
brilliant. Okay. So we quickly move on to track number 7, which is My Michelle.
Hmm.
My Belle Michelle. So My Michelle. Um, you can start with this one. What are your thoughts on
I
track
wasn't a
number
big
7?
fan of My Michelle. Um, it's all right.
Mm.
It's okay. Um, fits in nice with the album. Um, but I just weren't really feeling it. So my score's going to be not too low because I still think it's a good track. And it, like I said, it blends nice with the album.
Mhm.
So, but I'm going to give it a 5, right in the middle. What are you laughing for?
So really, basically, you're giving it a 5 out of 10 because it just blends.
Yeah, it blends nice with the album. Like I think the whole album is good, start to finish. But there's just certain tracks that I'm just fond of more than others, and that is one that I'm just
Yeah,
not like. I wouldn't like Paradise City. I'd listen to it and then I'd restart it because it was so good. Whereas that I'd listen
yeah.
to it. Oh, okay, this is good. Yeah, but then boom, like keep moving. You know what I mean?
See, but if it was someone else, if it was another artist, you would say, I'll give it a confident or a high 3.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
but
because
this
some
time you're saying, yeah, it blends, it blends.
yeah, but there's certain tracks on certain albums that just don't blend, that shouldn't be in there, that can just suck out. It shouldn't even be in there, bro. You know what I mean? So that this track still blends in nice with the album. And that's why I think the album collectively is good, but we'll talk about that at the end. So yeah, 5.
Okay. Well, 5. I I'm not really familiar with this number, but it's got an interesting arrangement. I think it's all right. Um, to be honest, I like it. I felt like I wanted a bit more.
Mm.
But realistically, it's probably better the way they ended it, rather than just making it into a longer track.
Mm.
So with that in mind, I've given it a fairly high score, 7.2 out of 10.
It's pretty high.
Hello? Yeah, it is. So number eight.
All right. Which
Number
is
8, Think About You.
mm-hmm.
Track number 8. So what are your thoughts on track number 8, Chuck?
uh I'm not too familiar with this track. Um I listened to like it was like the first minute. Wasn't really doing nothing for me, so I skipped. I can lie. I skipped. It just weren't feeling it.
No blending, yeah?
No,
No blending?
didn't blend. Didn't blend. But it
No
was
blending. Okay.
but it was there. It was there. It was there. It did things. But
Yeah.
I skipped. So on that wonderful note, I'm gonna give it a solid 3.5.
There we go. Solid 3.5. You should have listened to it too. You should have. Where's he gone?
Check on my food, bro.
What, you got the pot
Bun
just
down.
there? Out
Yeah, I'm right next to the kitchen. I don't want to bun down the house, bro.
Fair enough. Yeah, what track are we on? Cool. Number 7.
Think about you.
Yeah, it's a cool track. Um, It has a haunting feel about it in certain ways within the chorus structure. And I actually like the ending. And I'm not being
Really?
sarcastic, saying, yeah, because it's over. All right. I actually do genuinely like the ending. So I'll give it a 6.7 out of 10.
Ooh.
So what was your rating again for it?
I gave it a
Confident
high
3.5.
3.5, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Track number 9.
Talk to me.
Sweet Child O' Mine.
I like this track. Ooh.
Now, what can I say about this one? It's a great track. First of all, I'll be honest, when it first came out, I wasn't into it. Right?
Really?
No, when it first came out, I don't know what the hype was all about.
Wow.
I thought these people are crazy. They're smoking too much dope, too much acid, or listening to too much heavy rock. Right? But over a period of time, I understand. I understand. I got, my musical taste change and stuff like that. And I think it is a good track. It's a very good track. Sublime bass playing from Duff. Excellent guitar solo. Hey, the solos on this track are amazing. You can say epic. You can give it You can say a number of words to explain just how good the solos from Slash. You can't give the guy enough superlatives. Slash is a monster on this track. And yeah, it's about how long it's a long track. It's quite a long track, but once again, you feel like you're going for a journey with this track. And it's brilliant. I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, Sweet Child of Mine. I love like Axel on this. I think Axel, for me, Axel is amazing on this. And
Yeah,
I liked it from the
yes,
start.
yes.
I like it now. I think the track still holds up now. I think it's really, really good. So for me, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
A 9? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So we've got 3 tracks left on this album: Appetite for Destruction, and then it will be Appetite for the Belly. I'll try and hunt for some food after this. Right. Okay, so we'll try and speed this up for you guys. So number 10, You're Crazy. No, I'm not saying that you're crazy. That's the name of the track. That's track number 10. What are your thoughts?
Like it. Like it. I
Yeah.
think it's good. Yeah, it's good. Typically sounds, if you heard it, you would typically know that it was a Guns N' Roses track.
Yeah.
I think that's what's good about it. Blends in nice with the album. Yeah, I think it's nice. It's mixing and blending out, and
This
it
man
does
be the
well.
chocolatier or something.
Yeah, does well, bro. Does well. I like it. I like You're Crazy. I think it's a good track. Like I said, it really does make me feel like it's when I listen to it, if I instantly heard it and I was out, I would know instantly it was a Guns N' Roses track. So for me, yeah, great track. I'm gonna give that a 8 on that one.
Hey, that's bloody high, man.
It's high. Yeah, it's high. It's high. It's high.
It's high. It's high. I think you might be a bit high in giving that
I
a
think they
rating.
were high when they did this album, bro, but it's still good though, bro.
For me, it's okay. It's okay. Not really into this track. What are you joking?
No, I'm wherever.
Right. Not really into this track that much. So and I'm just gonna keep it nice and sweet. And it's a 5.2 out of 10.
Wow, that's low. Nick. All right. Okay. All right.
At
On to
least I'm
the
not saying
next.
it's a confident 3.5.
Yeah, but you didn't do no
or
mixing
or a
and
five
blending on that one,
four.
bro.
or a
Come
high
on.
4.
Yeah. What was high,
Right.
bro?
Yeah. Track number 11, Anything Goes. I'll start off on this one.
Go on.
Anything Goes. Yeah, yeah. It sounds like a Guns N' Roses track.
Yeah.
Um, uh, but I'll be honest with you, it doesn't really grab me. It doesn't really grab me.
Mm.
So for that one, I'll give it a 4.7 out of 10. Chuck.
Oh. I like it. You can definitely tell, like, with that track, it was coming to the end of the album. Um,
Mm,
I always feel like
yeah,
a lot of the ones that we've like reviewed so far, like it feels like as you're getting closer to the end, like the quality starts to disappear a little bit. It's like they've
stuff
taken
starts
your
to feel.
money. Yeah, they're taking your money in the first 6 or 7
Yeah,
tracks, and then they just don't care about the rest.
yeah.
And it feels like that with this one as well. I still think it's a good track, but I just don't think it's anywhere near as good as some of the others. So for me, I'm going to give that a slapping 4.
That's slapping. Right.
Slapping 4.
Okay. And to round off the album,
Mm-hmm.
we have got Rocket Queen, track
Mm-hmm.
number 12. So, seeing that you're on a roll, Chuck, you want to help us to close this review
Yeah,
with
it's all right.
with thoughts?
Yeah, this track's all right. It's okay. It's a bit long though, 6 minutes. Um,
Mm.
yeah, I didn't really listen to it all the way to the end. Kind of got fed up after 3 minutes, to be honest. Um, so, but it's all right. It's okay. Again, I feel like it again. It was an album filler. You know what I mean? They were just like trying to do bits before the end.
2 bits.
Yeah, just trying to take you home with that one. I think they had studio time left, so they just thought, oh, let's just slap this on. So for me, I'm going to give that track a 5. A 5.
That's fine. Yeah.
Not an 9.
Um, 5 out of 10. For me, I feel that Axel knows that it's the end of the album, so he's really going for it.
Mm,
And but at the same time, I feel that they're running out of steam. It's an improvement in from the previous track,
mm.
but I feel it doesn't enter the room, with the likes of Welcome to the Jungle, Paradise City, and Sweet Child O' Mine. You know,
Totally.
so for me, I didn't give it a rating here. So I'm just going to give you a rating straight off from the Chrome Dome. Uh, uh, 5,
5. Down the middle.
5. So
All right.
that's the review of Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. Me personally, I would give overall, I'll give it a 7.7 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel that maybe that some tracks could be rearranged just to kind of balance it out and make it probably a little bit more stronger in both ways, in both
Mm-hmm.
sides. But apart from that, the songs that are good, they are exceedingly good. Exceedingly good. That cannot be denied. Exceedingly good. And the ones that are not, that don't hold up, um, I wouldn't say they're forgettable, but they are skippable. Yeah.
Skippable.
I'll move on. Chuck, you can give us your thoughts.
All right, okay. I think overall, I think the album's really good. I wasn't expecting it to be that good overall. It's definitely an album I can listen to front to back, but I'd probably start to get bored around track 10 and 11. Not being bad.
But you're not going to skip it because you like it that much, though, are you?
Yeah, well, there's like, time is of the essence, so I need to listen to other tracks. So, like, I would probably skip it. But in general, I think the album is very good. And for their first album, like they definitely made a mark. And yeah, left people wanting more. And that's exactly what they did. They gave us more. So for me, I'm going to give that a confident 8.5 for the whole album.
Brilliant, 8.5. So that is the album review for Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. I hope you enjoyed that, or this, yeah. Remember that you can like and you can subscribe to us. Both would do and help us out and in achieving our ultimate quests and all that. But we want to just say that the next album review is going to be this one. And those who can't read and can't see, it's Amy Winehouse.
Amy.
Back to Black album. So we will be doing a review of this classic album very, very soon. So once again, I'd like to thank you guys for listening and watching. Of course, you've got to watch and listen to appreciate this video. And we will see you again real soon. You know, once again, stay safe, stay cool, and peace.